control. Man, that looks great.
Jets, Jets, Jets! Oh my God, it's so beautiful. 78 degrees, Jets football, and we're winning. That's what's going on today. That's why everybody's so psyched. This isn't no happenstance. This is a guarantee, just like Joe Namath said. See that?
There are few things in life you cannot put a price on. Loyalty, tradition, fierce passion. Today is a gigantic family reunion because finally, they're back.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah! You want to run or you want to duck down? You want to duck, just go over and get onto the bench and stay there.
You play to win the game.
My message for the fans, we're all frustrated with where we are right now.
Jets, 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 Jets.
Well, hello, everybody. What is cooking? You like that? I still have yet to make an intro for this particular show, so the Thursday thick of it you get. I just feel so naked without an intro now. I was going to go in without it, and at the last second, I'm like, I got to have some sort of intro. I can't do it anymore. So there you go. I'll make one this week if I can. Anyway, welcome to this week's edition of the Monday Night 10 o'clock mock. I am excited because this is the first episode where you guys chose the theme. We had a few listener-supported ideas, some trades. Somebody said, why don't we do one with no trades allowed? So I threw that in there. And you guys voted. Hopefully, everybody got their voice heard. Collectively, there was over 600 votes, so that was pretty good, I got to say. And we chose to trade back with the Pittsburgh Steelers, who were sneaking around nice and quiet style. They didn't let anybody know, but it seems like they might want to come on up for a quarterback, it seems. Wouldn't that be neat? I think it's a realistic option too, man. If they get to 10 and no quarterbacks are taken, let's say the top quarterback is still on the board. There they are at 20. They've done this before. They did it for Devin Bush. Maybe they want to come up and get that quarterback. They say, man, we're at pick 10 and no quarterbacks are taken. Let's get up there and get it. So I think that might be what they want to do, but it makes sense. They gave us pick 52 in this draft, and they gave us next year's second as well to move up 10 spots to get to pick 10. So, oh, there I am. I'm freezing. Hold on, everybody. Hey, am I back? So let's tell you guys that I am in New Orleans, and I'm in the middle of what looks like a decimated area, guys. So we're hoping that the internet stays good. I have good internet right now. Hopefully I'm good. Hopefully we make it through the whole show. We'll try to get it. Thank you, John. I appreciate it for letting me know I'm good. But, man, this place is, everywhere around me is completely destroyed. Like all the signs, buildings ripped apart, I guess, from the hurricane. I didn't really realize that it was this bad after a recent one. I think it was Ida a couple months ago, but just thousands of trees all around me. They're flattened. We were here last year. It was a big forested area. And, man, it's bad. So, anyway, let's hope that the internet stays for this show, and let's hope everybody's okay. But let me get this up. So it helps with the pixels and stuff. So here we go. We'll get this up. This is going to be our mock for tonight, the simulator. Here we go. So let's say hello to everybody, man. Dark Soldier's here. It's good to see you, bud. And we have Big Green, D. Santana, J. Cole, Mr. Soup Lover himself. He loves himself some soup. You don't believe me? It's the truth. Joseph Grana, who let me know tonight that he can go by Joe. Joseph, I don't know if I can do it, buddy. I've been calling you Joseph Grana for so long. I'll try. How's that? Brandon Leon's here. TJ Decker, Jets Blues, Rusty Spooner. Yeah, man. It's good to see you guys. Truly. Captain K Techno from Ireland. Who else we got? Nick Rousseau. Racing Jason. Yeah, man. Duncan McLean. He wants to trade back with pick 10 to get GreenBean a new set of tires. Well, that's certainly nice. We just bought our brand new shoes. Brand new tires, man. I love them. I stare at them like somebody, like I shouldn't. Let me just say it like that. I probably shouldn't stare at the tires like I do, buddy. But I appreciate the sentiment. Bismo Charisma from Australia. What's up, my friend? Follower of Christ FOC. Frankie from Flatbush, who will be on this show in addition to being the co-host of the Thursday Thick of It. He will be here as well very, very soon. We got some good guests. We got Ryan coming on, some other folks. We'll get Jeremy on here at one point. All kinds of guys. Dom C is here. If you guys don't know, Dom C writes weekly articles with positional breakdowns for GreenbeanJetsfan.com. And he's also going to be around for the weekly positional breakdowns for my tiers 2 and 3 in my Patreon. And guys, I want to let you know we start the Classic Games series on my Patreon this very week, January 26th. We are watching the Midnight Miracle, all tiers. Get into the Classic Game Rewind, where we all get on a Zoom call and watch games together. That starts this Wednesday, January 26th. So that's going to be awesome, man. I can't wait to do it. Y2K's here. What's up, buddy? New York Jets fan 4. Am I Amish if I don't like social media? Yes. Yes, you are. Kenobi Clone. Gitmo Bob's back. James Thrice. Good to see you guys. Jets forever. Owen's here. Yoshi. Jeremy's here. There he is. He says, let's go. He's yelling already. He told me earlier he's going to yell at me tonight. I don't know. Jeremy had a bad day, I think. Got a bad day. Brad Finkelstein. Mr. Pickle Pants. Yeah. Chris Bradigan. Misdirect. Yeah. Okay. Matthias Simon. And so many more. You're all pouring in. Stud City. I see you. We got a super chat from Civil Scouts. First donation from college. Haha. Love it per usual. Awesome, man. That's awesome. First donation from college. So congratulations on being in college then. There you go. Congrats. I'm psyched about it. I can't wait till my kids go to college. That's what I'm looking for. All right. So just a reminder, tonight's theme, per the polls on YouTube and Twitter. Again, I had over 600 responses. It was resoundingly clear on both Twitter and YouTube agreed. We had 4 options, and the option that everybody chose was to trade back with the Steelers. Pick 10 for pick 20. They gave us 51, which is their second round, or 52, I think, in this draft, and they gave us next year's second as well. The value kind of works out, if I remember correctly, and that's what it is. So there you go. So we're going to get started after I look at just a couple more comments. Matt, my buddy Matt says, these simulars all rate these players different so much, don't they? Don't they? Listen, man, I have a couple sites that I use, Matt, that they are fairly accurate on where they rate their players. And when I look at PFN versus the Draft Network versus PFF, it's laughable. But I will say that the Draft Network tends to be the closest to where I settle in on players. The Draft Network seems to be kind of closest to where I land and the sites that I use to help me get there. But PFN, this particular sim that we use here, is terrible. Now, their sim is the best. It's the most fun. You know, you don't have to pay to get the ability to trade and all that stuff. I'm tired of giving all these sites money. You know what I mean? I just can't do it anymore. So many. If you see my monthly subscriptions, $1 here, $8.99 there, that kind of stuff. So anyway, but PFN's mock is the best. This is the best sim, at least from my perspective. I've tried them all, and this one's the best. I'm about to try the JetX off-season thing. Maybe we'll bring that in here one week. but their ratings here are ridiculous. A good example is Charlie Kolar. It's ridiculous. They have him as a 6th-round pick. He's literally probably going to be the 3rd or 4th tight end off the board, most likely. And they got him as a 6th. I don't know what they're looking at. I really don't. Mr. X chimes in. GreenBean, can you make a breakdown video of your thoughts on the top receivers? Just a thought. Absolutely. I'm going to be doing just that. I've been uploading a friggin' video all day long. My weekly podcast that comes out Monday mornings has been uploading for a large portion of today. It's only 68% done right now. I had to stop it for this. I had to push it on. I had to pause it for this so I didn't use all the bandwidth. But that goes into some stuff too. But yeah, I'll make that video for you. I promise. Jay Spector, man, he says, screw the simulators. We need playmakers on offense, period. He don't care. He just wants offense. It's funny. I see a lot of people today. Everybody's there's a similar narrative, which is, you think we had the number 1 defense and look what the Chiefs did and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, well, look at what the Rams' great offense did. They fumbled 4 times. You know what I mean? Like that's the Bucks defense. They were crushing them. You know what I mean? So, hey, look, dude, they're all important. I agree. You need a prolific offense in today's NFL. But ignoring the defense when we haven't really put resources in there besides defensive tackles for the past decade is foolish. That's my point. Yeah, we need a defense that can turn the ball over. That's what we need. We need it. And we got to continue adding to the offense. Yeah. I think you should go with a roundabout approach. So we'll see what we do here, Jay Spector. That's the real trick. This is where the rubber meets the road, buddy. This is where it is. Tammy says we need a tight end before wide receiver. Tammy, I was saying that all last year too. Nobody believes me. Nobody believes me. I'm ahead of my curve. I'm ahead of my time. I'm ahead of the curve over here. So Big Al just chimed in to let us know we don't need to do the mock. This is what he wants to do. 4, Karlaftis, 20, Dean, trade up to 24 for 35 and 52, take Burks, and then McBride at 38. Good night, everybody. Good night, everyone. No need to vote. No need to hang. Big Al did it all. You know, Big Al, you don't have to do it. You don't have to carry the weight of the world, buddy. You can let us help you. All right. So, yeah, I like Kolar too. I do. So, all right, look. We're going to move into the mock. I'm going to tell you guys I'm utterly exhausted. I've been traveling for 2 days. I was in Gainesville, Florida yesterday. I was through Mobile, Alabama today. Wish I could stay there for the damn Senior Bowl, but I cannot. And now I'm in New Orleans and I'm tired. So we're going to get this going because I'm in danger of falling asleep before we're done because we like to drag this stuff out. All right, so let's do this, everybody. Let's get the sim started. Again, for all the people just chiming in, about 30 new people popped in since I talked about it. This draft, the theme is to trade the 10th overall pick back to the 20th overall pick with the Steelers. And we received pick 52 and a second next year. Okay. And the truth is, don't look at it, but I had to, in order to make the sim do what I want, I had to give him a first next year. And don't pay attention to that. That's what we got for the trade. Okay. All right. You guys ready? Ooh, here we go. Resume draft is upon us. Okay. Let's see what the Jaguars do. Kayvon Thibodeau, Aiden Hutchinson, and Karlaftis are gone. Big Al. Now what do you do, buddy? You see? This is what I'm talking about, man. Look at this. The Steelers want to go. Wait a minute. We have their pick 52. Hold on a second here. This is bullshit. Let me see if I maybe choked it. Hold on. They didn't give it. All right. I got to start it over. All right. I'm sorry. I'm going to start this over. Okay. My bad. I don't know how I did that. Let me start it over. Real quick. I'll show you how I do this. Here's the magic. Here's the behind the scenes. Okay. Okay. So now we do this. We propose a trade. We'll propose it with them. We got to do this. Number 10, number 20, 52, fifth, and a second, and we'll give them a first next year to make it worth their while. Okay, so here we go. Okay. All right, so we got it now. Again, don't worry about the extra first. It's not real. We don't get mad. It's just so I can get the sim. The sim will deny me otherwise because the Pittsburgh Steelers don't want to trade, but you make it so good that they can't. You make them an offer they can't refuse. Okay, that's what we did. And here we go. All right, so we'll start again. All right. Here you go, Big Al. You got another shot, buddy. See what they do. Kayvon Thibodeau, Aiden Hutchinson, George Karlaftis, Big Al. All right, so here we have one offer, guys. There it is. Let me get this off. They don't go up to the podium anymore, Frankie. No. I know, I did want to. Okay, all right. Jets forever, I'm telling you. Just look at the value charts. I made it realistic. I know, of course. This was the deal I presented in the chats. Everybody gets so caught up on semantics, guys. All right. Here we go. So the first question of the night is this. Do you want to trade back from 4 with the Carolina Panthers for pick 6 and next year's second? So we would have acquired 2 second-round picks for next year, and we would have pick 6 and 20. So again, if the answer is no, you put no. If you say, yeah, well, this one's only 1. So you just say yes or no. And I'll look at everybody. The big board, just so you can see it, looks like this. You got Evan Neal, Kyle Hamilton. You got Booth. You got Kenyon Green. You got Matt Corral, right? Everybody wants him. Garrett Wilson, Stingley, Olave. Oh, everybody's there. Everybody's there. Except the 3 edge rushers. That's it. Which is not happening. Don't forget we can also counter. Get another 6 or something like that. You can do that. Let me see. I'm going back up. You guys are way okay. No trade. Take the trade. Trade. Take it. Get the extra second. No. Trade. Holy shit. I thought you guys were going to say no. I would say no to this like Tammy. What's up, Red Dog? I see you. And a 7th. Right. We'll get something. We don't get a starting right guard and well, yeah, Frankie, you got to assume that we did everything that we want to do in free agency. Whatever your wildest dreams were, that's a mock. This is a pre-free agency mock. This is like we're doing the draft first. No. Dude, the yeses have it. Oh, here come the no's. Oh, I got to put this up too because I'm already seeing doubles. You guys are crazy. Like, you don't know the rules. Okay. You guys don't know the rules. Please vote only once. It gets muddy. It's hard for me to figure it out. I'm just looking at answers. Like even Jeremy has voted twice. Like Jeremy knows the rules. Every time you do that, I'm one more week that you don't get to come on. All right. No. Add a pick. Add a pick 2nd or 3rd. Let me see. Yes for this mock. Yes. Okay, the yeses have it, dude. Okay, the yeses have it. Now, from here on out, I'm going to really be a stickler about voting twice. Like, you got to help me out, right? I'm one person. There's 180 of you in here. If you all vote twice, I see 200, what is that? 360 friggin' votes. I can't even count to 10. All right, so I'm gonna try to counter this. Okay, let's see if we can add a 3rd. Let's just be. They're gonna say no. Okay, let's see if we can add a 5th. They said no. They don't have a 7th. Oh yeah, they do. They don't have a 6th. You know who has it? Oh no, that was last year. Okay, let's see. Nope. Straight up, boys and girls. So we're going to accept it. They took Evan Neal. Andrew Booth is gone. And here we are. So we have another trade. We have 2 trades. All right. So here we're going to go like this. I'm going to read you guys the trades. If you want one, you say yes and the trade you want by picking the team that is involved in that trade. You write that down. the answer is no, you just put no. So the Vikings want us to go back to 12, which would give us 12 and 20. They want to give us pick 46 and 77. So that's their second and third this year. The Chargers want us to go back to 17. They will give us 48, 79, and a second next year. That would give us 3 seconds next year additionally. So we would have 4 second-round picks next year. Okay, so, but we got to give up 69 on this one, too. This is a bad deal. We actually moved back 10 spots. Screw you. Hope you guys don't pick that one, okay? So, again, here it is. Here's the Vikings trade. Now I'll look. No. Let's see. No, there's no poll options here, Red Dog. I'm going through a platform, not YouTube. So I don't have polls. I'm just counting like cavemen, buddy. You can create a poll. It gets too muddy, Dark Soldier. I appreciate it. I do. I appreciate it. Let's see. Don't worry about it. This is fine, guys. This is fine. Forget the trade. Vikings trade. I'll say Vikings. Yes. Too many trades. The good players are gone. D. Santana's not speaking untruths. Yes to the Chargers. The Vikings got it so far. I only have 3 or 4 no's. Everybody, this is crazy. 4 no's. Yes. No. Yes. Dude. Okay, the no's are coming back a little. The yeses have it. Yeses with the Vikings. Jeesh. Even Dom C. Look, there it is. So we're going to accept the Vikings trade. We'll counter it a little bit. Just want you guys to know I would not take this. I would not. Let's see if we can get next year's 4th out of the deal. They accepted it. So now we got a 4th. So we added a bunch of players. There goes Kyle Hamilton. There goes Kenyon Green and Stingley. There goes Sauce Gardner. All right. Now it's getting nuts. Look at all these picks. But we're doing a lot for next year, which is nice. We have 3 trade offers. Let me see where we are. Unreal, Nick Rousseau. I know. Look, the value of the trade isn't the one in question. It's like at some point, right? We got to pick something. You guys are freaking crazy. All right, so we have a trade offer with the Chiefs. Go back to 32. They'll give us 64-96 next year's 2nd and 5th. Green Bay Packers, we go back to 28. They'll give us 59 and next year's 2nd if we throw in a 6th. The Steelers want back in. They already got a pick from us today. They want to give us 84. This is crazy town. But they'll give us our first. Oh, that's bullshit. They're going to give us our fake first back. That trade is off the table. We cannot take that. That's insanity. 2 firsts and a 4th. All right, so the Pittsburgh trade is off because they're using our fake first. It's bastard Sims getting smart. So you got the Chiefs trade, which is 64-96 2nd and 5th next year, and the Green Bay trade, which is this right here. So let me see here. Let's see here. Okay. You don't have to yell, Nick. You don't have to yell. Just, that's what's going on. See, the fun part about it is this is like, I think you guys are starting to get it. Like I said, I wouldn't do that. I would have already picked players, but you guys are having fun. And that's what this is all about. Check it out. See what's going on. We get 5 firsts or like 4 seconds and Linderbaum. Okay. You come out of here with Linderbaum and Ojabo and you get 4 seconds and a 4th next year already. Okay. If that's what you want to do. So remember, if you want to trade, you say yes and the team you want. If you don't want the trades, you say no. No. Fuck them. Dark Soldier's getting mad, bro. You guys are getting mad. This trade has a sweet spot between 10 and 25. Yeah, okay. I'm starting to see that too. We passed on Hamilton at 6. Yeah, we did, buddy. We took a trade. Isn't that crazy? Get Devin Lloyd. So you guys remember, if this is going to make any sense, we got to keep together. No trades. Jets forever. He's bent out of shape a little bit. He's like, come on, we got to pick some people. No trades. No. Okay, so you guys are saying no. Finally, no to all. There's a couple of yeses. No's have it. This is all right. Everybody's getting mad. I'm seeing more F-bombs than usual tonight. Think you guys are getting into this. Okay, so we're gonna say no to both these trades. Now we are at pick 12. We also have 20, 35, 38, 46, 52. So we got a lot of picks. And so far, we've done nothing. So, okay, now, everybody calm down. Stop. Pick your fingers up. Here's the big board. We got Charles Cross, the tackle. We got Jamison Williams. My opinion, we shouldn't even touch him. We have Linderbaum. We have Ojabo. They're both going to be in this pocket, man. We have 2 picks in the next 8. Okay, we got Ojabo right here, Devin Lloyd. They're all here. Nakobe Dean. You probably got Burks. This is where we would need to take him, maybe, 20 if we want him, if you guys want to go offense. So pick your number 1 player right now. Okay? That's right, Nick. Democracy is live and well on the Mock Draft Monday. And listen, when things are going, when true democracy is in play, it's like when you make deals, when you're really negotiating, both sides, in order for it to be done right, both sides have to feel like they lost something. You feel good, but you got to feel like, damn it, I could have still gotten this. That's when it works. So right now, if you're a little bit frustrated, it means it was working. I see a bunch of Linderbaums. Tammy wants an edge. I see a couple with edges. Let's see. Dean Lloyd. All right, I'm seeing. It looks like Linderbaum's the one winning. I see a few more for Dean. There's 1 London, 1 Cross, 1 Jamison Williams. I would never take Jamison Williams here. Not after the injury, man. Lloyd or Dean. So Jets Blues wants a linebacker. Looks like Linderbaum, guys. Okay, so we're going to take Linderbaum. See, now look. This makes a ton of sense. Okay, this makes a ton of sense. We got a bunch of picks. We're going to grab Tyler Linderbaum right here. There he goes. We got the center. Got our next Nick Mangold. There goes Cross. There goes Lloyd. Jamison Garrett, I mean. Icky's gone. All right. Let me just put this trade off for a second. I want to show you something. Oh, wait. Let me show you this. Okay. I just want you to look at something. So this is what we've acquired already. Now, don't forget, we still have a first next year. Don't get worried. But we've acquired 2 seconds, a fourth, and 2 seconds and a fourth. And we got Linderbaum. Okay, so that's what we've done so far. And we got a bunch. We got 2 more seconds this week, too, or this draft. So we got 4 seconds and Linderbaum. You see what I'm saying? 4 seconds and a fourth and Linderbaum. That is how you do it. You might not love the way it went down, but that is getting value out of the pick. So, okay, we got 2 trade offers, right? Now, guys, we're going to talk about the trades. After we make this pick or make a trade, we'll have a little discussion. We'll gather our thoughts. So the Giants want in. They want us to go back outside of the first round to go to pick 36. They'll give us their second round or their third round pick and a fourth round pick, 109. 109 is the pick we got last year in the AVT trade. So we'd have it again. Maybe that was 106. The Colts want us to go back to 47 and give them our sixth next year for 47.82 next year's second and third. So here's the way it goes. If you want either trade, say yes, and the team, it's the Colts and the Giants. If no, then say no. And we got some good players on the board. So I'm going to leave the big board up just so you can see Ojabo's right here. That's the guy I'm grabbing right here, probably. but you got the Traylon Burks guys. Now, we already went offense. Okay, so we got some guys. We got Ojabo, got Drake London, Nakobe Dean, got the linebacker. So we still got some guys up here, guys. We're doing fine. KCB 160 says no. Pick no trade, Thomas Cahill says. No to both. No. No to both, Dom C. Liberal Irishman, no take Dean. See what he did there? He slipped it in. You're not staying on theme, Liberal Irishman. All right, so the no's have it. Okay. The no's have it. Let me make sure the big board's up. Here we go. So now we got Ojabo, we got Burks, we got London, we got Dean. Pick one of those 4 players. That's going to be the guys that we see the most. Okay, so one of them, Ojabo, Nakobe Dean, Traylon Burks, or Drake London. That's your 4 picks. 2 wide receivers, an edge rusher, and a linebacker. It is, right, Go Hangard? You said, Go Hangard said it's wired. It's wild tonight. I said it is. We got a $1.97 of you crazy bastards in here, and everybody's yelling. Everybody's psyched up. Mr. Rex says Ojabo. So, Zero wants Kenny Pickett. I know, I almost said that. I did. Skills Baby says, I doubt London and Burks would be available by 20. I think one will. Potentially. I think one's going to be. I think that defense is going to be attacked. The strength of this draft is defense and tackles. That's what it is. That's the strength. Not that you won't see a quarterback and a wide receiver and all that stuff. But the strength of the draft up top is the edges, the tackles, and Hamilton. That's the strength. I think you're going to see all those guys go first. Jesse McCormick, I'm going to tell you, if you keep putting links in there and stuff like that, I'm going to have to put you in timeout. All right, we see 4 Deans, Burks. Let's see, London. Yeah, but Joe Farrow, we can't talk like that. We just got to keep it consolidated, all condensed. Don't think about free agency and everything. It's just, if this was the only thing we had, okay, we'll do a full off season at some point. There's 3 Burks, a whole bunch of Deans. Here come the Ojabos. Try to only vote once. I'm already seeing doubles. Okay? Yep. Let's see. It's Nakobe Dean and Ojabo pulling ahead with Burks behind. I'm not seeing many Londons. There's one. Diego out. Fine. Look at him. He's dejected. Fine. He sees it. He sees the wind. It's looking like Nakobe Dean, everybody. It's looking like Nakobe Dean. I know. I agree with you, Ephraim. I would probably take Ojabo here, and I love Nakobe Dean. Let's see. Dean, Ojabo. Okay. It looks like Nakobe Dean. That's what it is, guys. It's Nakobe Dean. Okay, so that's who we're grabbing. Nakobe Dean. Good stuff, everybody. Good stuff. Here he comes. Look what we're doing. Okay. There goes Drake London. There goes Ojabo. They're gone. They're no longer up there for us. Dallas got them. We took Anai. They got Ojabo, right? There goes another tackle, ending up the first round with a tackle. There goes Zion Johnson. We're going to get a good look at him in the Senior Bowl, everybody. He's on our national team. Okay, so before we look at this trade, let's have a little powwow, okay? So here's what we got. Love the picks, right? I'm with you, Jason Valente. These are both players I love. Like I said before, I wouldn't take Linderbaum solo. People want to take Linderbaum at 4. I don't, as much as I like the player, he's not a top 5 guy. Like, there are guys, there are going to be people scrambling for other positions. If you're going to do that, you trade back a little bit, you do something, you squeeze the lemon. So anyway, what we did, we got 2 extra seconds, we got 4 extra seconds and a 4th and got Linderbaum. You see, That is how you do it. I commend you guys for the way that you've done that. Again, I was even a little spooked. And you know I like trades, man. I was spooked. I'm like, I don't know, guys. We better start picking. So we're going to take a look at a few positions before we move on. I want to really reestablish our touch with edge. We'll look at the receivers, see where they are, okay? But let me just say, you guys are doing a great job. There are over 200 of you in here. I want to remind you that if you're here and you're having a blast or you're pissed off and you're aggravated, hit that like button, okay? It means the world to me. It changes the algorithm on the channel and it helps me become more successful. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And then again, we're doing the Midnight Miracle private watch party for my Patreon people, all levels, even the $5 level will get you into the Midnight Miracle watch party. Once a month, we do classic games together in a Zoom room and we rewatch games. We got the Jaguars game, the playoffs. We got the Colts 2010 playoff win. Peyton Manning's last game is a Colt coming up. All kinds of good shit. Why are you upset? Tammy's upset. Tammy's upset. Listen, Tammy, there's no need to be upset. I promise. We're going to have, how many weeks do we have before the, hey, Jeremy, you want to tell me how many weeks we have left before the draft? Right? So there are, I don't know, there's a bunch of weeks. We're going to explore every single scenario. Today we started with the number 10, moving back to 20. So we're okay. Now, look, this is what we have left. We have pick 35, 38, right? So we're at 35 now. We have another pick 3 picks later, and then another pick 8 picks later, then another pick 6 picks later, and then another pick 17 picks later, and then another pick 8 picks. So we are going to own the next chunk of this draft, okay? All the way through the third. And then in the 4, we're going to own the 4th too, okay? So we're going to take a look right now at the edge rushers, okay? Cameron Thomas, Drake Jackson, Kingsley Enigbar, one of my personal favorites. Drake Jackson I like too. He might be a little bit 340. Isaiah Thomas is another one. Abikati from Penn State. So we got this batch of guys. This is who we need to look at right here. Okay? This group, pretty much. So we got Cameron Thomas, Drake Jackson, Kingsley Enigbar, Sam Williams. We'll throw him in there. Now the linebackers, we just got Nakobe Dean, but remember, we can double up at linebacker too if you want to get a lot of bang for your buck. Christian Harris, Chad Muma, Brandon Smith are all still there. Let's go to the offense and look at the wide receivers. Jahan Dotson, Romeo Doubs, George Pickens, Mechie, Justin Ross, they're all still there. Wan'Dale Robinson, they're all there. We can get a very potent weapon. Here's where we need to think about too. Tight end. We got Isaiah Likely, Jalen Wiedermeyer, Trey McBride, Ferguson. They're all there. Then they got the stupid part of their sim. All these guys, like there's just no way. Ruckert, Kolar, Calcaterra, like they're never going to make it to that far. We got offensive tackles, Darian Kennard, Sean Ryan, Abraham Lucas, Falele, who's right. He's rising, Falele. I can't wait to see how he performs at the combine, guys. And guards, Lecitus Smith, Ed Ingram, who we would never touch. He has the 2 counts of assault, sexual assault on a minor. Joe Douglas is never touching him. You got Thayer Mumford, Marquise Hayes, Cade Mays, lots of good prospects. Let's not forget about safety. One of Dom C's favorites, Lewis Sine. You got Jalen Peter, who's also on our Senior Bowl team. Yusuf Corker, Smoke Monday, lots of guys, but we got to start. We got to think about one of them quick. You might want Lewis Sine. If I remember correctly, Dom C says he just might be the hardest hitter in the entire draft as far as safeties go. So Owen says we did a good job. I'm with you, man. Okay. All right. We got a super chat from Salmon Jets 718. Great. Thank you, Salmon. You didn't put a comment, but I appreciate it, my friend. Super chats are always appreciated. Welcome, of course. And I thank you. And again, it'll always help get your comments seen. I try my best, and but a super chat will be the best way to make sure what you want to ask and or say is seen. Okay, but thank you, Salmon Jets. I appreciate it. So Tammy says defense wins championships. Look at the Niners. Well, I think that's an antiquated statement. I used to say it my whole life. I'm a defense-oriented guy, everybody. I am. I played defensive end. I've played linebacker. I played safety. I only played running back and offensive guard for a couple of years. I was defense my whole life. And I think defensively, I even coached defense with the 9, 10, 11-year-old boys that I coached for a few years. But I got to say, while I'm a, you definitely need it. This is an offensive league anymore. The whole saying offense wins games, defense wins championships. I think that's no longer necessarily applies. Okay, so but I'm with you. We gotta look at it for sure. Okay. Here we go. We are going to talk about the positions. Now, let's get away from players for 1 minute. And I want to remind you, here's what we're looking at. We got 35, 38, 46, 52, 69. Okay, so we got a lot of damage we can do here. We got to be smart. What position is your priority right now? We got edge. We have safety. We need them. We got tight end. We need them. Okay, we got an interior offensive line. We need one. So who is leave one position. Don't say edge and guard. That does nothing. Just tell me your number one position. We're going to look at it, and then that's the next player we're getting. Okay? That's where we are. Look at Jacques. He says, this is dumb. Can we see our other picks one more time? Of course you can, Owen. No problem, my friend. Here we are. We got Tyler Linderbaum, Nakobe Dean, and we added a bunch. We added what? 46, 52, 77. Man, we added some serious picks here. So this is where we need to be smart. We got 2 studs in the first round, but we added capital. We got to use it right. So tell me your position of priority. Jacques, tell me your position of priority right now. Tight ends. Wow. That's okay, Owen. You can vote wide receiver. You can vote. Tight ends got it. Wow, man. I thought edge was going to have it. It started strong. Cameron Thomas is available, Salmon Jets. We do need an edge. Sign now. McBride at 38. All right. Let's look at let me look here. McBride, they have McBride at 55. It's crazy. So I see tight end has it. Tight end's got it over edge right now. So we're gonna now that tight end has it, tell me your player. We got Isaiah Likely, Jalen Wiedermeyer, Trey McBride. And again, I always like to say this. Don't use the sim as a vehicle to play it. Like, don't play with the sim. Like, obviously, if the simulator has Trey McBride at 55, there's a very strong chance that he's not going to go off the board right now because it's numerical. It's a sim, right? So you could play the sim and get the best draft in the world. We want to play it as if there is no sim. We want to play it as if we are playing against other general managers. That's how we want to do it. We want to start to learn how to balance this. What are our priorities? Who do we need to come home with right now? And if it's Trey McBride, great. McBride's crushing it. Big Al's also dumb is this, I'm seeing the word fuck a lot and I'm seeing the word dumb a lot. Guys, I want to tell you something. If we don't necessarily agree with that, doesn't mean it's dumb. It just means I disagree. I got to say, we're getting studs all over the place. We filled 2 major holes. So McBride, it's not even close. There's a Kolar. All right, so we're going to take McBride, and then I'm going to get to Stephen T. Okay, we're going to take Trey McBride. He's going to make a lot of people very happy. Most of all, Zach Williams, or who the hell that is, Zach Wilson, Trey McBride is a Jet, and the only two people that went off the board are Chad Muma and Matt Corral, so the edge guys are going to be happy. Stephen T, if you guys don't know who Stephen is, this is Sack Exchange from Twitter, BKLYN929, the Santa Claus of the Jet Nation. This is him. He says, "Sup, GreenBean. McCagnon would have drafted only defensive tackles. This offseason could be a franchise changing for the Jets. Have to be aggressive and help Zach. Kotite or Gase?" Yeah, well, I would say Kotite was the better coach. I know we had a worse record with Kotite, but I never saw Kotite sit on the bench while his team was playing. And I've seen Adam Gase do that at least 3 times. So during a game, I've never seen anything like it. Even the announcer's like, what the hell is going on over there? So I would say Kotite. So, okay, guys. Well, thank you, Steve. I appreciate the super chat. Don't forget to follow BKLYN929. He has giveaways almost every day, at least weekly. Just give stuff away to Jets fans. All you got to do is guess a number. He pays for shipping, too. Guy's going broke. I know he is. And he'll be on the Thursday Thick of It with us someday soon, a couple weeks as well. So now with that, we got Trey McBride. You're not Sack Exchange? What do you mean you're not Sack Exchange? Well, then forget it. Still follow Sack Exchange. Well, I appreciate it anyway, Steven. Why did I think? Well, Stephen T that's his thing. All right. Well, hey, everybody, follow Sack Exchange, but this is not him. My bad. Thank you for telling me instead of just absorbing all the accolades. That's right. Okay, so now we got pick 38, 46, 52. We got edge. We have safety. We got interior offensive line. We got wide receiver. Those are our needs. So tell me your position. Tell me your position. I'll get the big board back up, okay? So look, we got Cameron Thomas and Lewis Seen. Now don't forget, we have 38 and 46. So we got a chance to get both these guys. We also got Isaiah Spiller. Don't forget about running backs too. But I don't know if both of these guys are gonna come here, man. I don't know if we're gonna get them both, fellas. So we got to pick one. If we want Sign and Thomas, we're gonna have to pick one. So it's got to be edge. Oh, edge is crushing it. See what Jets Blues did? Look at you doing, Jets Blues. You're killing me, buddy. Dom wants a wide receiver. I know. Wouldn't that? I tell you, it's very possible. DVR, it's very possible. But let me say this: Jason Marrow had some motivation issues. We overrode that. He had some in his draft profile, if I remember correctly. Him and what was the other guy we had? We ended up getting him later. Safarius Jenkins. He had some issues too. But supposedly McBride has none of that. All right, edges have got it. So let's take a look at the edge rushers. Cameron Thomas, Drake Jackson, Kingsley Enigbar are all right here. So out of those 3, who you got? Who you got? The edges have it. Trent McDuffie, future Hall of Famer. Every year we say that to Sean Street. Every year. Me too. I get it. So the edge rushers, the edge guys have it. So which edge do we want? What's up, Braden? I see you, buddy. Daniel Yanez. Yeah, look at all you guys. You guys are awesome. So, okay. Here we go. Which edge rusher do you want? Cameron Thomas, Drake Jackson, Kingsley Enigbar. Kingsley, Enigbar's getting it. Penn State edge, yeah, Daniel. Ryan wants Jackson. Enigbar's crushing it. Diego wants Cameron Thomas. I like Enigbar too. I might take Cameron Thomas here, though. I'm starting to dig into him a little bit. Right, Sergeant Mike? We have some fun stuff in our draft history, buddy. Dom wants Enigbar. Kingsley from FOC. Jets Forever wants Cameron Thomas. Looks like Enigbar's pulling away. I see a couple Jacksons, a couple Thomases. Thomas. Kingsley. All right, Enigbar's got it. Enigbar's got it. So we're grabbing Kingsley Enigbar. Very happy with this pick. There he comes. He's a Jet. Now let's watch and see where he goes. Isaiah Likely's gone. Ed Ingram's gone. Lacita Smith is gone. Trent McDuffie's gone. Lewis Cine, did I see him come off? Let me see real quick. So Lewis Cine is still there, guys. So if we want that safety, he's still there. I don't even know if that's your guy. I'm just saying I expected him to go. We are at pick 46, and we have one trade offer. Miami wants to give us pick 99 to drop back 4 spots. Now, this is where you have to be careful. Let's take a look at the big board. Look who's up top. Who is Miami trying to get? We have Isaiah Spiller. You can even double dip at edge right now. Get Cameron Thomas too. Drake Jackson too. You can get Christian Harris right here. All these guys are still here. We're still in the second round, dudes. So, yes or no on the trade? No trade. F Miami. I'm trying to see. So, it's safety. Yeah, so Dom C says Thomas has a nonstop motor. Can't go wrong with either him or the King. Now, I'm a little late on that comment, but we can still take Cameron Thomas. There's nothing wrong with double dipping on edge right now, man. Nothing wrong with it. We did it last week with the linebackers. What we had, who did we get? We got Nakobe Dean and Brandon Smith, right? It was a fucking stud muffin. That's great. Oh, look at Jeremy. See, this is where some guys are authors and some guys are mathematicians. Jeremy is a math professor. You would be insane not to pick Sign. Look at this guy. It's funny. And let's take a look. So we're all here's the big board. We got Lewis Sign, Kenneth Walker, running back. Isaiah Spiller's still there. Cameron Thomas, Drake Jackson, okay. Now, Breece Hall, another running back. We can double dip at tight end, too. Jalen Wiedemeyer. Oh, my gosh. That would be crazy. Let's take a look at the wide receivers. You got Mechie and Ross, Wan'Dale Robinson. They're all still there. Okay? Then there are some late-round guys that you want to take a look at, but these guys are all worthy of being picked right now. Oh, my gosh. Sorry. Jahan Dotson, Jalen Tolbert, sorry. Romeo Doubs, George Pickens, John Mechie, Justin Ross, Wan'Dale Robinson out of Kentucky. All right. So we were on safety. Let's say safety or wide receiver. So we're saying the nose had it for the trade. So I'm sorry. I would take that trade. But if we said no, we said no. So I think the safety's grabbing it. No on the wide receiver at this point. Dom C. See, Dom C, he's a smart guy. He knows, like, you pay attention to the value of where you are, right? And it's not, you can't always nail it, but you can pay attention to this. You notice how there are streaks. Like, you'll see a group of players from a position all go in the same 10 picks. Like, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, 5 cornerbacks will go in 10 picks. So that's because they're paying attention to the streaks and the value of where we are. All right, I'm going to show you our picks per request. So this is what we got. We have a nice balance right now. We went Tyler Linderbaum after acquiring 4 seconds and a fourth. We got Nakobe Dean at pick 20. We got Trey McBride at 35 and Kingsley Enigbar at 38. And we have 214 picks left. So we got pick 46. So where are we? How about them Jets? Yeah, buddy. All right, so it looks like safeties got it. So let's take a look at the safeties, okay? And we need him, dude. We are in dire need of a safety. We have none. We have Ashton Davis. That's it. It's the only guy under contract. So we got Lewis Sign. Wait, well, sorry. Here we go. Jalen Peter. I don't really know Leon O'Neal, so somebody might need to educate me there. Yusef Corker, I did some stuff on. Smoke Monday as well. Isaiah Polamalu's my little secret love affair in the mid to lates. I think 4th, 5th. That's where he's going to go. So you guys want to grab Lewis Sign? Is that what I'm saying? Yep, that's what it looks like. Okay, Lewis Sign it is. Done. Safety from Georgia. There goes Cameron Thomas. Isaiah Spiller. Christian Harris. Oh, that was a tough streak. That was a tough one right there. All right, guys. Settle down. We got 2 trade offers. The Colts want us to slide back 30 picks and give them next year's 5th for next year's 2nd. The Bucks, after licking their wounds and Tom Brady announcing his long-awaited retirement, wants us to go back 8 picks, and then that for the right to do that, they'll let us trade a 6th next year for a 3rd next year. So remember, no is no. Yes, pick the team. So we have the Colts and the Bucks. Which one are you interested in? It's a good draft, everybody. No. No. Zion Johnson's gone. He went in the 1st. Just so you know. All right, I'm looking like the no's have it here. There's a couple people that won. Overall, big bunch of no's. No. All right, here's the big board. Okay. Now, we can double dip. You got Jalen Wiedermeyer. We can get a running back right here, Breece Hall. Some people think it'd be a crime not to take Breece Hall, having Bryce Hall. That's just good old-fashioned fun. That's like country time lemonade. You know what I mean? But so we got, let's take a look at our picks real quick. So we filled the center. We're going to move Connor McGovern over to guard, it looks like. We got Nakobe Dean to give C.J. Mosley his partner. We got Trey McBride to give Zach Wilson a legitimate blocking and catching threat. Kingsley Enigbar to pair with Carl Lawson, and Lewis Sign to firm up our safety. He's more of a strong safety. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dom. But he's a good one. So we still might need a free safety at some point. And then now we have in the next few picks, we're at 52. 17 picks later, we got 69. And then a short time after that, 8 picks later, we got 77. Okay, so we got 3 picks in the next near future. So we did not get a wide receiver. We did not get a running back. We did not get an interior offensive lineman or a tackle. And we didn't go cornerback either. So what are we thinking, everybody? He's a strong safety. Thank you, Jason Valente. Tammy McDaniel wants another linebacker. Just for that, let's take a look and see who's still there. Brandon Smith is still there. Sheesh. It's crazy. I love Brandon Smith. Brian Asamoah is another one I like. Okay, so we could go linebacker. Let's take a look at the tight ends real quick, just because. And then you guys write down your position of your position of priority right now. Which position, if you had to pick one right now, which one would it be? Jeremy Rucker's still there. Wiedermeyer's still there. Ferguson is still there. Ferguson is also on our Senior Bowl team, along with Ruckert and Kolar and McBride, for that matter. I can't believe the job that Phil Savage has done. If you guys haven't seen my video on that one, take a look. I dug deep on Phil Savage and Jim Nagy, the guys running the Senior Bowl for the last, Jim Nagy the last 3 years and Phil Savage before him. It's really enlightening video. I enjoyed the research on that one. So Roger McCreary, cornerback, wide receiver, offensive line, wide receiver, or running back. George Pickens. That's it. Right now is a good place to take George Pickens, too, in my opinion. If you wanted to go wide receiver, it'd be good. Smith is there. Right, Stud City. Well, you know the art of pimping, and you know the thing is, look, Jamal was a 6th overall pick, and Sign is where'd we get him? You know, so that's the other thing. We got him at pick 46. Said he's better in coverage. So that's the interesting thing. That's why you don't take a box safety up front like that. It's just silly. I disagree, Jets Forever. I mean, we did a good job with Nakobe Dean, but we definitely could use another linebacker. Wide receiver is a must. Take him, GreenBean. Take him now. Tammy wants to bypass. She's like, hey, come here. GreenBean, come here. Listen, this is what we need to do. I'm seeing a lot of Pickens. I'm seeing a lot of wide receiver. Nice. Thank you, Dom. I see what you wrote. Wide receiver. I'm seeing a lot of wide receivers. Dotson or Peter. Let's see. Special teams gunner. We have 2, 1 for each side. My Apple Watch just told me to take a mindful moment. Hey, you're way too pumped up. You know what? It's reading your heart rate, Jeremy. That's what it is. Like, hey, you need to relax. Safety again, and lock up our safeties. There is. This is a great safety drive. And this is what I'm telling you guys. Like, I don't know if this is a fact, but when you pay attention to things like this, it looks to me like last year, Joe Douglas didn't force the issue with the tight ends. Even though I liked the tight end class last year, this tight end class was known for the past 2 years to be a stronger class. Same thing with safeties. So you see how he didn't commit to anybody last year. He didn't blow the doors off with May. He gave LaMarcus Joyner a 1-year contract. In my opinion, it's because he's paying attention to the drafts and where their strengths are. Now, if he doesn't take a safety or a tight end in this draft, then I'm dead wrong. But that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that our GM is paying attention on that level. That would be fantastic, man. So I'm seeing wide receiver and some offensive line. It looks like wide receiver to me. Okay, that's who's got it. You don't want a 5'11 guy? 5'11's good. 5'11's. I don't want to go shorter than 5. 5'11's 6 foot. Isn't it? Isn't it, Duncan, or no? Am I wrong? I feel like 5'11 is okay. Build the wall. Jets mess. What's up, buddy? All right, so you guys want it. We got wide receiver and offensive line, but let's take a look at where the offensive line guys are, okay? Here's the interior. Now, don't forget, we did get a center, so we took care of it with Connor McGovern moving to guard. So we got it. But we do have guys like Cade Mays, Thayer Mumford I like. Okay, so, and obviously they have these guys rated higher, but I did not get to look at them yet. And we got offensive tackles, Darian Kennard. Falele's still there. We could grab that guy. Watch what the New York Beat writes about him. Did you see Mekhi Becton today released a video? He was having his reveal party with his lady. And it turns out Mekhi Becton's having a boy. But did you look at him? Does he look like he's overweight to you? He doesn't to me. Take a look at it. It's all over Instagram. He looks fine. I don't know what everybody's talking about. I mean, the knee, it is what it is. We don't know what the problem is, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. All right, so it looks like wide receiver. Pick already. Relax, Stud City. Relax. I'm trying to make sure I hear everybody's voice. So you're just alone. You're like, come on, this is what I want. I'm looking at 215 people. Got to give me time. All right, so it's wide receiver, and here's who we got. Now I want your players. Dotson, Dubs, Pickens, Mechie, Ross. Let's get one of those guys right now. Dotson, Dubs, Pickens, Mechie, Ross. Pick your poison. Let's go, everybody. That's right, Jay Spector. No wonder he's gained a little weight. He's eating for 2. We didn't know. We didn't know, everybody. So it's good. Becton looked fine to me. He looks good, Eminon. I'm telling you, they're just making up stories, guys. They don't have anything. They have nothing. They're just saying we think. Right, Bill Liebold? It's good to see you, Bill. All right, so Dotson, Pickens, Mechie, Dotson, Ross. Who is the tallest? I think it might be Justin Ross. No, Pickens is tall too. Pickens or Ross are the tall guys. They are. Dotson, it's not even close, Dom says. Pickens, Mechie. I'm seeing Pickens. That's who's pulling away. So don't forget to get your vote in right now. This is the time. Right now. I don't know, guys. I can't look it all up. You guys want to see how tall they are? Just look them up real quick and throw it in there. It's all smear. I don't have it like that yet. I don't have all their measurables in my brain yet. And if I look stuff up, then I'm in danger of my internet going down. I'm in hurricane riddled New Orleans, out in the bush, in the swamps right now. All right. It looks like Pickens. Yeah, he did. Pickens got injured at the last game. I love George Pickens. I think he's great. And we're in the third round, right? So it's Dotson or Pickens. That's what's going on right now. Dotson or Pickens. Yeah, Dom brings up a good point. Justin Ross is a huge medical red flag. Dowdy's on a lot of big boards. So they might take him off their list unless he's there in like the 6th round or something like that. Oh, it happens every year. Jay Spector, Tyreek Hill, 5th round pick. All the GMs are morons. It happens every year, dude. Guys slide for one reason or another, and you see all kinds of guys in the 4th, 5th, 6th round. They end up being studs. Studs. All right. So it looks like Dotson to me. All right. So let's take Jahan Dotson from Penn State. When the ball comes his way, Dotson has near elite body. Near elite. Not quite. He can use his focus to haul in passes under contact. His frame is on the lighter side, but Dotson's hands and focus enable him to supersede that trait. There we go. Jahan Dotson it is, everybody. We got our guy. Here he comes. Breece Hall's gone. Drake Jackson's finally gone. Leon O'Neal. Sam Williams, another edge gone. Romeo Doubs gone. Darian Kennard, the offensive tackle, gone. Okay, here we are. Oh, there goes Jalen Peters. Somebody was asking for him. Guys, we have 2 trades on the table. The Vikings want us to go back what feels like 1 million picks, and they want us, dude, they're only going to give us a 3-round jump for that. That's not worth it, in my opinion. Nobody better say yes to that one. The Texans, on the other hand, want us to go back, what's that, 21 spots or 11 spots? I can't count. 7, that's 11 spots. They want to give us pick 133 and then a 1-round jump in 2023 from 5th to 4th. So if no is the answer, say no. If yes, tell me the team that you want. We have the Texans and the Vikings. Again, the Vikings is a trick. That is a trick pick. It's not worth it. In my opinion, that's a trick pick. No to the deals. No, Vikes. No. Paul Vela wants me to start a support Becton club. Hey, maybe I will. I'm just about to release my Klecko video and my Gastineau video. I'm starting some movements on them, or at least supporting movements already started. But anyway, thank you for that, Paul. Maybe we will. The Texans trade is not horrible at all, actually. That's a decent trade. That's a 3-round jump. No. That's a 1-round jump, and we earn pick 133 just for moving back 11 picks. That's a pretty damn good trade, actually. But if you like a guy here, so let's see who we got. George Pickens is still there. Wiedermeyer's still there if you want to double dip, as is Ruckert and Kolar. So they're still there. Alec Lindstrom is still there. Falele's still there. Mechie's still there. So what position didn't we get? We didn't get a cornerback. We didn't get a running back. Here's the cornerbacks. You got Kobe Bryant still there. I'm not familiar with the other 2 yet, these guys. Tariq Woolen, Armour Davis, Castro Fields. A couple of these guys are on our Senior Bowl team, which is nice. Let's take a look at the running backs. My guy, Rashad White. That's my guy, Jerome Ford. So we got these guys. Rashad White is also on our Senior Bowl team. I can't believe how great our Senior Bowl team is. I am so happy with it. It's I can't even express how happy I really am about it. Yeah, we could have taken Lindstrom right here. Sure. Yeah, Pickens is still here. We could double up. So we could double up on tight end. We can double up on wide receiver right now and just kind of give Zach a little burst. Or I would consider running back. So what's your position of need right now? That's how we got to do this. There's still 215 of you guys in here. Please like the video and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, we can double up on tight end, linebacker, edge, interior offensive line. Lindstrom can play guard, no problem. Let's see the linebackers. We could double up on linebacker. Brandon Smith is still there. Jeesh. That would be fantastic, too. So many good moves here. I'm seeing running back, show our board. Okay, here's what we did, guys. We got a center. We got a linebacker. We got a tight end. We got an edge rusher. We got a safety. We got a wide receiver. So we can totally double up. And this is how many picks we have left. We have 2 more thirds, 2 fourths, a fifth, and a sixth. Wow, we still got 2 more thirds, guys. We're crushing this thing. What do you think of that? Yeah, Rashad White is a good pick, dude. I hope we grab him. I would love to grab him in the 4th. Tight end. So we got some tight end double up action. We got Kyler Gordon. I think he was still there, maybe. Let me see. Yeah, he's still there. Kyler Gordon, the cornerback from Washington, is still there. O-line. Don't forget, we're just talking positions right now, guys. Positions. Eric Morgan wants a right guard. We got linebacker, wide receiver, cornerback. Still need an offensive tackle. The depth is there, sure. Kyler Gordon's still there. Brandon Smith, it's amazing value right here. All these guys, whoever we get right here, if we play it smart, we're getting some really good value here. Brandon Smith, Braden Bethwaite wants to make sure we see that. He's yelling. Braden. Let's see. Cornerback, linebacker, wide receiver, linebackers. It's looking like cornerback or linebacker. Okay, that's what we got. We got the double up on linebacker. Okay, Dom C added an edge. We got double up on linebacker or grab our first cornerback. We got Kobe Bryant and Kyler Gordon. Okay. And then Brandon Smith is probably going to be the linebacker. Did we take the best kicker in the draft? I know. Dude, totally. You remember I was yelling McPherson? He was one of my 3 kickers. I told you. I like the idea of grabbing a kicker, but it is what it is. Okay, so it looks like Brandon Smith. Okay, so here we go. We're going to take Brandon Smith right here. We're going to double up on linebacker and get pretty amazing value. Here he comes from Penn State. Brandon Smith. There goes Kyler Gordon. He's gone. There goes Falele, everybody. Now here we are, pick 77. The Giants want to give us pick 146 to drop back 1 pick. Unless we are in love with somebody right here, I think it's smart. The Chargers also want us to go back 2 picks. They'll give us a 1-round jump next year from a 5th to a 4th. So again, no if you don't want it. Yes, tell me the team. We got the Giants as 1 spot. They'll give us 146. The Chargers want to give us a 1-round jump next year to slide back 2 spots. What say you? Jets, Blues, take what? The Giants? Yes, Giants. Yes, Giants. Yes. I know, right, Robbie Oak? So think about this linebacking core right now. We got C.J. Mosley, Nakobe Dean, Brandon Smith with Sherwood and Hamza Nasruddin behind him instead of the Blake Cashmans, what was the other guy we had? What was the other guy? I'm already forgetting their names because I know they're gone. I forget. But, Blake Cashman's gone. Looks like the Giants. So we're going to go ahead and take the Giants trade, okay? The Giants trade. Let me try to get some. Let me try to get a 7th out of them. No, they said no. Straight up. They said, come on, buddy. All right, so we're going to accept. Let's see who they wanted. Ooh, they wanted the edge from Penn State. And just like that, we have 2 more trade offers. Pick 78, go back to 96th, and they'll give us a 2-round jump next year. The Chiefs, that is. The Chargers want back in. They still want to give us pick 79. They want to move up. They love somebody. They're afraid we're going to take them. They'll let us, they'll give us 159 for a 6th next year. So again, Chiefs, go back 20 or 18 spots. They'll give us a 2-round jump next year. That's the trade if you want one. And this one is 1 spot, and you get, I don't know. I don't know where the value is with this one. I think it's still a 1-round jump. Okay? So remember, no if you don't like anything, yes, and tell me the team. Yeah, Quincy Williams is in there too. Right. I was talking about the other guy, though. What the hell is not Jared Davis, the other guy? No, not Jared Davis, Jets Forever. He's gone too. DJ, what the hell's his name? What's his name, guys? You guys know. No deal, no trade. Okay. Got a couple yeses. Yes to the Bolts. All right, we'll try that. I see a lot of yeses to the Bolts. We'll try to do this. We'll take away our 6th and see if that works. So you want this? You're going to have to do it. Nope. Let's do it again. Hold on. We'll try another counter. We'll try this. Take away our 6th, and you drop this like this. Here you go. They did it. So we moved back 1 spot. We earned. Okay. Oh, come on, Chiefs. All right. We're going to deny this because essentially it's the same trade as before. So they wanted Travis Jones. All right. Here's what we got, guys. Linderbaum, Dean, McBride, Enigbar, Sign, Dotson, and Smith. We now have 79, 108, 114, 145, 146, 162, and we just received 195. So we got a lot of work to do. We got to start moving. I'm going to start moving faster. We have some real value here. We can double up on tight end and get a really amazing tight end here. Look, we're at pick 79. They rated him at pick 48. George Pickens is still there. All these guys are going to go soon. Mechie is still there. So we can double up on tight end, wide receiver. We can go cornerback, offensive tackle. Kobe Bryant is still there. A lot of people like him. All right. So again, tell me your position. Wiedermeyer is an amazing value here. Amazing. That's my guy. I would pick Wiedermeyer. I know, right, Dark Soldier? We're working tonight, boy. I'll tell you. We're working. And here's the big board, just so you see it. We got another edge rusher from Oklahoma. We could double up on edge, make sure we get something going there too. So remember, write down your position of need. Time for a running back. Okay, tight end. Yeah, it's Wiedermeyer. Wiedermeyer's got it. All right, Wiedermeyer's got it. So we're going to go ahead and take Jalen Wiedermeyer. Nice. Great pick. There goes Justin Ross. There goes Mechie. There goes Pickens. Oh, that was the time. Jerome Ford. No Rashid White. Brian Asamoah off the board. Quay Walker off the board. There goes Lindstrom, everybody. Oh, there goes Rashid White. Isaiah Thomas is gone. Oh, this is a rough stretch. This is a rough stretch, everybody. All right. Chargers want us to go back 12 picks. They'll give us 159. We could change that and make it a next year pick, too. I'm tired. I don't know how many more picks we want. Everybody. What do you say to the offer? Later, soldier. Good to see you, buddy. Mechie's gone. You want to counter it and see if we can get a pick next year, Ed, or just say no? We just say no to this one. Okay, no. All right, guys. So we got the double up on linebacker and tight end. You might want to start looking at Wandale Robinson, but he it's another guy. It's like we're sticking in the same vein here. And these guys I'm not up on. Maybe Dom could help me with some of these guys. What's your position of priority? Let's take a look at these running backs. We just lost a couple good ones. Sincere McCormick. Hassan Haskins is still there. We like him. Well, that was a rough stretch, everybody. We got our butts kicked on that one. There was some good guys we lost. All the guys we've been dancing around. Let's see where the cornerbacks are. Kobe Bryant's still there. The safeties, you definitely want to double up on safety, I would say, with this many picks. Smoke Monday's still there. So is Yusef Corker and Isaiah Polamau. Cornerback, defense, cornerback, running back. Red Dog. Wandale Robinson's a nice pick. I just don't know how many, we're sticking in the same vein here. Running here. Here's the offensive tackles available. I'm being asked. So here we go. Kellen Deesh. I don't even know any of these guys anymore. We're getting deep. So this would just be pipeline. You look at the school, Kentucky, Arizona State, some of these guys. But what I'm seeing running back, cornerback is kind of taken over here. Yeah, it's cornerback. Safety, yeah, it's cornerback. What's up, Jeffrey R? Good to see you, buddy. Tyler Smith. Who's Tyler Smith? That's a tackle? Let me see. All right. So we're going to go ahead and take Kobe Bryant. That's who we got, right? Here he comes. Kobe Bryant. There they go. There goes Wandale Robinson, Tariq Woolen. Then we're up again. So there were guys chiming in for a wide receiver, and there were guys saying running backs. Tyler Goodson out of Iowa. See, I'm not up on these guys yet, so we're just kind of taking positions now. Good pick, right, Kaz? Tackle. Dom wants a tackle. I think we should start looking at some tackles too. We gotta get some beef in the sandwich here. Well, we already got two tight ends, Joe. See that what I did there, Joe? Jason Valente says the offensive tackle from TCU is a project, but he could be great. So let's see who is that. Obina Eze or Ease. Okay. So I would probably just lean on the top tackle unless you guys all wanted that. All right. What position? I'm seeing quite a few offensive tackles. Let's look at the guards. Cade Mays is still there, as is Thayer Mumford. Cade Mays, Thayer Mumford, and here's the big board. Zonovan Knight, the running back out of North Carolina State. Okay, Trey Barry, Chris Hinton, Khalil Shakir, Mario Goodrich, Brock Purdy, the quarterback. We could do that. We could triple up on tight end. All right, we're going to start making these a little bit more speed. So we got tackle or guard. That's where we are. Tackle or guard. We got Cade Mays. Okay. We'll see Cade Mays right here. He's on our Senior Bowl team, I think. No, he's on the other squad, actually. So we got Cade Mays or Kellen Deesh. There you go. That's our choices. Mays or Deesh. Big Green likes the name. Knight. I know. Patterson's going back to school. He was my guy. Stud City. Jared Pat. Yeah, so there you go. I like Mumford too. Yeah, Mays can bump out to tackle. That's the good thing with him. He's AVT, so we got some versatility. So it looks like Cade Mays. Okay. Cade Mays it is. Here he comes from Tennessee. Boom. There goes Mumford right after him. You see that? So they were all going to go right there. There goes Ruckert. There goes cornerback from Alabama. There goes Kellen Deach. Isaiah Polamount. No. Smoke Monday. They're all going. Oh, they're all going. Here goes another. Look at the linemen, dude. They're all going. There goes Rambo. So this is that trade. You get one of these every single sim. If you hang out with us all year, all offseason, you're going to see every single time you do this toward the end of the draft, they give you one of these. So they want to give you 3 picks. But I'm going to tell you honestly, guys, we got pick 145 and 146 right here. And we still got 4 total. And we already, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is the Joe Douglas 14. I don't know how many more picks we need, everybody. So we're going to say no to the trade. No more trades after him. I'm kind of in that pocket too, unless you wanted to bounce it out to next year. Yeah, Seamus, here's our picks real quick. We'll just touch up on what it is. So we got Tyler Linderbaum, Nakobe Dean. Now, don't forget, we got Tyler Linderbaum after acquiring 4 second-round picks in the first, plus a 4th for next year. 2 of those seconds were for next year. 2 of them were for this draft. Then we grabbed Nakobe Dean, Trey McBride, edge rusher Enigbar, Lewis Sign, safety, wide receiver Dotson, Brandon Smith, doubled up on linebacker, doubled up on tight end with Wiedemeyer, Kobe Bryant, the cornerback, and offensive guard Cade Mays. So we're going to take a look at the big board here. And this is what we're looking at. You got some more cornerbacks that look pretty good. You got Charlie Kolar. We can triple it up, then push Kenny Yeboah off the squad. We should definitely get a running back. Definitely. Here's that offensive tackle. See, now we should just stack up on pipeline positions. Get another safety in here. Let's see who we got. We should pick a safety soon if we're going to. All the good ones are gone. Oh, Joey Blunt, my boy from Virginia. There he is. UVA, baby. Okay. Quentin Lake is still there. Sterling Weatherford. Okay. So give me your positions. Leo Chanel, is he still there? Oh, yeah, boy. He is. He's the top linebacker. I would grab him. I don't care. What's up, Manny? Haskins at running back. Yeah, I would take Haskins. Running back. I think we should grab our running back, man. You like Brian Robinson, huh, APD? I know. Bill Liebold, it's going to cost $19 million to sign our 9 picks. Now we got 14. But in fairness, Bill, we pushed them all back. So our earliest pick is 12. So 12 and 20 instead of 4 and 10. So that drops the price down too. Hey, Richie's here. Jets Media. What's up, Richie? Say hello to Richie, everybody. Hey, Richie. It's good to see you, bud. All right, so we're going to grab our running back, and it's going to be Hassan Haskins. That's the name I'm seeing. So we'll go ahead, even though their board doesn't say it, but we're going to grab him anyway because we happen to know he's good. Out of Michigan, Hassan Haskins. Now we got another pick. You want to grab 2 running backs? Want to double up on wide receiver? Bo Melton. Everybody loves Bo Melton from Rutgers. Right? So we're going to do the next 4 picks are going to be speed round. Give me your positions, and we're going to blow them out. Jets Forever already said Hassan Haskins is a bust. How do we know? Leo Chanel get some pipeline linebacker action? He's gone, isn't he? No, he's there. He's right there. We could do it. He's 260, dude. Sterling Weatherford from Dom C, safety. We should double up on safety here. We don't have any. We drafted Lewis Sign, but let's see. Sterling Weatherford, you guys up for a safety? Wide receiver, safety, cornerback. We already got Wiederbauer, Joe. Bo Melton. They don't want him. They don't want Leo. They don't want Sterling Weatherford. They want wide receiver. That's what I'm seeing. So we'll look at the wide receivers. Here's our guys. Who do you want out of this? You want Bo Melton? I'm seeing Bo Melton. Why not? Yeah, grab Kyle Hamilton. He's there. He'll be there for a while, though. Oh, they do like Sterling Weatherford. Safety. No on Chanel. Safety. So, okay, the safety guys are coming in. I know, he's good. I fell in love with Leo because Rusty Spooner. Okay, we'll do the safety. We got 2 linebackers already, so that's good. All right, we'll do Sterling Weatherford. Dom C himself gave his stamp of approval. Late round gem, Sterling Weatherford. There he comes. Now, guys, like I say all the time, the good thing to do with these mocks is when there are players we're picking that you don't know, jot a couple names down and go spend a few minutes looking at them. This is a vehicle to acclimate yourself to some of the names. You see guys in here saying this guy, that guy, because they know them. We don't, it's hard to keep track of this many people. So we're saying no to the trade because we have too many damn picks as it is. Let's see. This is our second to last pick. Maybe we can even get a kicker. So tell me your position. You want a wide receiver? This is what they were saying before. Which one do you want? They're all still there. Bo Melton, right? You going to take the hometown boy? Sky Moore, number 2 ranked wide receiver by PFF this last season. Really? Sky Moore's still there, huh? So what do you guys think? Sky Moore or Bo Melton? That's what we're doing. Sky Moore. Nick says grab Bo. Jason Valente is non-committal. He says either one. What's up, Iowa Jets fan? Let's look at the edge rushers. See what we want to do. Anybody there you know? Sean Jolly, Appalachian State. He slid, man. They had him real high before. He slid hard. Okay. So Sky or Bo? Sky, more, Bo, more, Melton, more. All right, Sky Moore it is. Everybody. This is good. From Western Michigan. Bo, there goes Bo Melton. That was our time. We wanted him. Okay, we're almost done. You guys now, you want a kicker? We'll take a look at the kicker while we're getting to pick 195. Here's our kickers, just so you know. Cade York is still there. Gabe Burkick, still there. Andrew Mevis, that's a tough one because of Revis Mevis. But there's our kickers. And here's the big board. As it stands right now, we could grab an edge rusher just to kind of get some pipeline action going on. Me? What character was I in History of the World Part 1? Moses? Which one? What up? There you go. 2 Moores, the Moore brothers. What's Jason Valente talking about? What's he saying here? Trade the picks for a third next year. Okay. Oklahoma stands 6'4", great range. There you go. Look, that's our guy. Weatherford, transfer from Oklahoma, stands 6'4", great range, and will be a great gunner in special teams. Awesome. Rasheed Walker, what position? So do you guys want a kicker or you want to get an edge? Which one do you want? There's Zach Von Valkenburg. Remember, I fell in love with that name last time. I looked him up. All I could find is his high school stuff. And there's a few interviews with him at Iowa, but there's not much tape on that guy. Let me tell you, his high school stuff looked fun, but high school, you know? Let's take Donker Sloop. What's up, buddy? He says, take the kicker. Jets Blues says edge. I would probably, in real life, I would grab a kicker here. That's me. Bill Liebold says kicker. The Green Gandalf. That's right. That's right. That's me. I told you, I'm going to Santa School this year up in Michigan. We're heading to Texas now. After my week in New Orleans, we're going to go to Texas. And then we're going to head up to Wyoming. And then I'm going to go to Michigan and go to Santa School. Ho, 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 ho. Don't I sound like Santa? I got a good ho-ho. All right, kicker it is. Cade York coming down the street. Wrap it up. Let's do what Joe Douglas never has and pick a kicker. Cade York. All right, guys. So we're going to go over our draft. Okay, and then we'll start doing some letter grades. Let me see something here. It's hard to do this because it's always moving. I'm going to try. Can't do it. Wait. They don't let you do it. It's just so hard. I was trying to click on our thing. So, how you guys feeling? This was fun, man. This is a good one. We got a lot of damn picks. That much is undeniable. FOC has an idea. He says I should always make the last pick myself. I earned it. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know. I love giving it to you guys. That's my whole thing, FOC. I love kind of getting people to think and learn. That's my thing. I love conversation. I love information. So that's my thing. All right, guys, here's our draft recap. Let's not forget we traded back. We started the draft by trading number 10 back with the Steelers per the vote on Twitter and YouTube, and we got pick 52 in a second next year. With that, we ended up trading back with our fourth pick to 6th, then our 6th to 12, and we got Tyler Linderbaum is what we received. We got 12, 46, 77 in next year's fourth. They took Kyle Hamilton. Then we took Nakobe Dean. This was our trade. Don't remember this. This was just what I used to trick the sim. So we got 52 in a second next year. So we got Linderbaum and Nakobe Dean in the first. Then we followed that up with Trey McBride, the best tight end in the draft. Then Kingsley Enigbar, edge rusher from South Carolina. Lewis Sine, safety out of Georgia. Jahan Dotson, wide receiver out of Penn State. And we did more trades. I'm not going to go through them all. Then we doubled up on linebacker and got the linebacker at a linebacker Brandon Smith. Then we doubled up on tight end. The value was insane. Couldn't pass it up. The 46th ranked player, we got him at 79, Jalen Wiedermeyer. Then we grabbed the cornerback, Kobe Bryant. Then we went offensive line again, Cade Mays. We followed that with running back out of Michigan, Hassan Haskins. Then we got a steal in the late rounds out of Miami, Ohio, Sterling Weatherford, the Dom C stamped approval. Koosh. Then we grabbed Sky Moore, wide receiver out of Western Michigan, and we ended it with Cade York, the kicker out of LSU. But on top of that, we gained 2 seconds for next year and a fourth. So next year we'll have 3 seconds, 2 fourths, in addition to the rest of the picks that we have. So Joe Douglas gets numerous options again. 3 seconds is no joke. So let's do our letter grades, everybody. Okay, while I do this super chat from Jean-Jacques Soucy. He says, Great job, guys. Go Jets. Love you. Well, we love you, buddy. Thank you for the super chat. I sincerely appreciate it. And what a nice comment, too. So let's do Von Falkenberg. Really? 5.5. Oh, yes. 5.5 sacks last year. That's what we found first online. But if we try to look for some tape, Emanon, if you find anything, send me a link, buddy. I know, right, Nick? It's hard to keep the peace with you guys. We're a tough bunch, Jets fans. But I've been a Jets fan since I'm 10, so it's like I'm comfortable here. We get nuts. Well, you guys are the best. So let's do some letter grades. Let's see. Who, DJ Bienemy? That guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He really doesn't. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know. He says some silly ass things. All right, so Nick Rousseau gives it a B plus A minus. Jeb Stewart, he is the highest rated tight end in the class. He has amazing hands, incredible versatility. He's a stunning blocker, very football smart. You don't need to be fast as a tight end, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Try to find something, but you're barking up the wrong tree, friend. So let's see. Yoshi says A minus. I preferred last week. Yeah, last week's was rock and roll, man. Iowa Jets fan, that's an A for me. Jason Valente, A minus. Silv Scouts, A minus. Get Mo Bob gives it a C. Get Mo Bob, let me know your biggest issue with it as I scroll through here. Jeb Stewart gives it a D minus because he's a grumpy bastard. He doesn't even like Trey McBride. Silly. You got to look into some stuff. Look at more than speed, like straight line speed you're talking about. Alante Taylor. Oh, that's all right. FOC says A. Emanon, B minus. APD, solid draft. A minus with the additional picks for next year. That's the thing. You got to include that stuff, right? Captain K Techno, our good friend, says straight B. D Santana gives it an A. Stud City says last week's mock was way better. Well, we're only 2 in. This is a pretty good one. M.I. Amish says A. Bill Liebold, A. Jordan Victor, B. Ron Mo Lake Louiso, definitely an A. Big Green chiming in with a B. Ephraim, A. Rusty Spooner, B+. Jake Ruiz, B. Jay Spector, B+. We got another A from Robbie Oak. Sergeant Mike loves it. Love the trade backs. Homage to Fireman Ed. We get DEPTH. Depth. Right. Thomas Cahill, B+. Donkersloot with a B. Red Dog, A minus. Jason Valente, definitely A minus. Now we're starting to check in twice. A+ from Jets Blues. Is that real? Through 4 rounds. B for there, you guys. I thought I remembered you having some issues. A+ through the first 4 rounds. B for the rest. A minus overall. I like what you did there. I like that. Gangrene says B. He wanted another receiver. But the thing is, it's not another deep wide receiver class. This is a weak wide receiver class, Gangrene. It's a very strong safety class. We got 2. It's a very strong tight end class. We got 2. It's a very strong interior lineman class, and we got 2. So I think we did okay. I would have liked another receiver, though. I would have liked the receiver a little bit earlier, too. And I'd like a big-bodied wide receiver, but it didn't go my way. Craig Gangrene says B overall, though. Chris Bradigan says A minus, good draft. See you next week. Good night. Good night, Chris. Solid A+ from across the pond. Let's see. B. Marist Old Boys. Gangrene says B. Oh, yeah, okay. Melvin says B. D. Santana says A. Jason Valente says, ha-ha. Jeffrey R. B+. Hit that like button per Melvin. Right. I don't know how many likes. I'm not on YouTube. I'm through the StreamYard platform, so I can't see how many of you guys liked it or whatever. Seamus said she would like more offense, but overall solid A. I think we did a damn good job, man. Let me scroll up a little bit here. Let me see. I think we did a damn good job balancing it. We did. Look, let's see here. Offense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 offense out of 14. It's split down the middle, dude. That's perfect. Can you believe that? Without even trying. Without even trying, we split it down the middle. 14 picks, 7 on both sides. Well, not really. I think we got 7 offense, 6 defense, and 1 special teams. So don't forget to hit the likes. Dom C says, hey, Gangrene, I want to remind you, Dotson is elite. And we'll see him in the Senior Bowl. He's on our team. That's the thing, Red Dog. I know anybody talking about they have a problem with the tight end because he's not fast is, I mean, seriously. That's like probably the least of the concerns with the tight end. That's not what you want. I mean, it's not a problem, but that's not what you're looking for. It's the least important thing. Straight line speed. Sergeant Mike says A++ from a C+ programmer. Love the trade backs. Oh, we did this one. What the fuck? What's going on? Jeff, did I love the linebacker duo? I think I might have. Cyril, what's up, Cyril? Give it an A, but you really should have traded up in the first round after 2 trade downs in the first. Pass on too much talent. Well, that's the thing. You know, like we do the theme. Cyril, what we do is we do the theme and we try to stay with it. You know, we try to see what would happen if we did that trade. It's unlikely that we will be able to, trade back and then trade back up. We can do that. You know what, Cyril? I'll put that in one of the options on Twitter and YouTube when we do the polls. I'll put that in, that we'll make every effort to trade up in the first after a trade back. So we'll trade back and then we'll try to trade up. It's hard to do, though. The sim doesn't always respond the way that you think. Mr. Terrible says, F, I won't even watch next year if we draft this badly. Sheesh, Mr. Terrible. I don't know, buddy. I don't know how you could possibly say F. I don't even get it. I get B, C. I get it. Not F. There's no way. Gitmo wanted the edge rusher. Yeah. Should have looked for a guard sooner. Never liked Linderbaum pick when a center could be had later. Liked the number of picks, but passed on position of need. Got it. See, that makes sense to me. That makes sense. Next year is supposed to be a deep wide. That's the thing. You got to pay attention to what the class offers you, too. Not to say you can't get a great player from the weak group, but the last 2 wide receiver classes were studly. This wide receiver class, not to say there's not great players in it, but overall it's a weaker class. Nice. Thank you, Ephraim. 157 likes. So that means like over 100 of you didn't like it. That's okay. Yeah, we got 2 stud tight ends, though, man. That's going to be big for the passing game. Do a mock post your free agency picks. Well, we're going to do, Jesus, we're going to do a mock free offseason too, where we get free agent options as well. Like we do all the positions. We get like 5 options for each position, and then we see and how much they would cost. It takes a lot of work. So that's why I push it. We'll do that in a couple weeks. Good night, Jets Blues. JD ain't got nothing on us. That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, thank you, Gangrene. I appreciate it. You're a good dude. I love all you guys. Even when we disagree, trust me, man. That's what it's about. Braden brings up a very good point. Hey, Jeb, Linderbaum's not fast enough for us, so I think we might have made a mistake. I know. That's it, Yoshi. Like the Idzik 12, and the infamous JD 14. This will be the illustrious 14. Right. Oh, Daniel Jeremiah Stud City. There you go. I got it. Thanks for the clarification. Yeah, our top 3 picks are studly, dude. Look at that. And in Enigbar, I mean, look, the truth is I would prefer one of the top 3 pass rushers, but dude, they were all, that's how the first 3 picks went. It was Thibodeau, Hutchinson, Karlaftis. So what are you going to do? You could prefer a Jabo. You could, Drake Jackson, but we got in the next batch of edge rushers, we got one. So that's it, Anthony. You can't keep everybody happy. Let's see. You're going to use this simulator next time or tried to? No, we did that last year, Ephraim. We tried a couple simulators and they don't work they're not as fun. Like they have paywalls for different things. This simulator is the most fun. That's why we have to ignore, for the most part, their rating system. And we have to just go with our own knowledge. That's why I encourage everybody, like, take these players, especially the mid to late rounds, right? Look at these guys and grab a couple names, jot it down, and do a little bit of research. It's fun. Read their draft profiles, read their strengths and weaknesses. Watch some games, pick a guy and watch a full game where they zero in on the one guy. Watch some other breakdowns. There's some really good breakdown guys out there. Top Billings one I like. There's a lot of them, man. A lot of guys. But take these guys. Take a look at Cade Mays. Take a look at Hassan Haskins and Sterling Weatherford. And that's what we're going to be doing with my Patreon. We're going to grab a position each week. And the tiers 2 and 3 of my Patreon with me and Dom C, we're going to sit in there and go over the strengths and weaknesses of a different position each week. It's going to be awesome, man. If you guys are interested in the Patreon, again, all tiers get the classic game watch parties that we're doing. The first one is this Wednesday, January 26th, and it's reliving the Midnight Miracle. Absolutely, Trenton. I like McGovern too, but here's the thing. If you grab Linderbaum, McGovern can very easily slide over the guard. That's the position he was playing. That's what he played in college too, if I remember correctly. But he was playing that when Paradis was next to him at center. So that's his natural position. Yeah, we won't have him this year, Stud City. This year's comp picks are contingent, really dependent upon last year's free agency period. So this year's free agency period, whatever we do will affect next year's draft. We're not getting any comp picks this year. If we do, I have no idea how it happened. Really. Yeah, man, you're right. You're very welcome, Sylph. You were meant to do this. Good night, GreenBean. Well, good night, buddy, and thank you again for the super chat. Let's see. Linderbaum is elite. Yeah, man. We started with 7 picks and ended up, we started with 9 picks, right? Isn't that right, Cyril? 14 picks plus 2 more seconds for next year. We could only hope to do so good. That's what I'm saying. Dude, include the whole package. And even if you don't like some players, we really addressed positions of need. We addressed safety. We're dire need for safety. We addressed linebacker, dire need for linebacker. We addressed tight end, dire need for tight end. We've reinforced the offensive line with Linderbaum and Cade Mays. We got a wide receiver. You know what I mean? We got a kicker, and we got 3 extra picks for next year. 2 of them seconds, 1 a 4th round pick. Yeah, you're very welcome, Captain K Techno. Just go to my website and you'll see it, GreenBeanjetsfan.com, and you'll see Patreon and click on it. And obviously, I sincerely appreciate all that. Tier 3 will get to everybody on tier 3 will get to host this one night with me, this stream, and they get a t-shirt too. But yeah, this was great. Right? The pace and flow are great. Drew Brees needed a lot of help. You should reach out. Yeah. Well, hey, this isn't easy. I'll tell you that right now. This is exhausting. Anybody doing it like, Jeremy, Frankie, they'll tell you it's not easy to run a live stream, especially something like this when it's just me and there's 200. We had 250 people in here tonight. And it's like, everybody's saying, and then people don't listen and they vote 5 times and I'm trying to count. And it's not easy. Plus, I'm trying to keep you guys, trying to keep talking. By the end of these, my throat hurts. Ryan Wooldridge, new sub. Thank you, my friend. I have a question for you. Should the Jets go trade Zach Wilson for Rodgers from Green Bay? I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. He's a free agent, though, isn't he? Or no? I think he might be a free. I don't know the specifics. I don't really particularly like Aaron Rodgers as a person. You know what I mean? He seems like he mellowed out a little bit. He's kind of a dick. I don't know. I think Zach Wilson is the real deal. And I wasn't the biggest rah-rah Zach Wilson fan for drafting him. I liked him, but I wasn't in love with him like a lot of Jets fans were. I watched him closely all year, numerous times, watched the games. The first half, I was worried. The second half, dude, I see it. I see the progress I needed to see. He's calm, collected. He's got more drop passes, sacks. He's getting chased around everybody. All kinds. His players are hurt. I think he's the real deal. So I'd rather have him for 15 years than Rodgers for 3. That's my thought, Ryan. You know what I mean? That's my thought. Robbie Oak, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Right, Nick. Thank you. I know it feels like it's the 1,000th one because of all the mocks out there, but this is only the second Monday night 10 o'clock mock. I think maybe next week, I think I might have Ryan on with me, and I got to get O'Leary on here too. Because me and O'Leary, as much as we agree on, me and O'Leary have distinctly different views on how to build the team and everything. That's why I love O'Leary, man. I love talking to him. Because, like I said, I don't necessarily need to agree with people. Like, that's not the thing. I like listening to opposing viewpoints. It's not enough of that in this day and age. Everybody, we only see and hear what we agree upon. And I don't like that. I like to listen to people who I don't agree with. I like to learn. That's my thing. I wasn't always this way. So there's that. But that's why I like O'Leary so much, because we don't see eye to eye on everything. You know? All right, guys, listen, we're going to wrap this up. He has 2 years on his deal. Okay, Jake Ruiz. So you would have to trade. Now, if they said straight up Zach Wilson for Aaron Rodgers, I mean, look, dude, you got to consider it, right? You have to. But I don't know if I just don't know if I do it. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is going to come in and he's going to immediately raise. I mean, he's elite, right? He's elite. So I don't know. Maybe you do that. I'd consider it. How's that? That was out of nowhere. Yeah, Matt, where the hell were you, buddy? Where were you? You abandoned us, man. I know it's good, right? Right across the pond. That's the thing. Ryan, too. We don't always agree. That's why it's so good hanging out with those guys. Those guys are my faves, man. I love their content, sincerely. I listen to Matt's podcast every single week. I listen to it in the car. I listen to it while I put it on my headphones, and I listen to it while I'm doing work outside the RV. Every time. Matt's going to eat breakfast, 6 a.m. Wow. Well, thanks for hanging, Matt. Go enjoy your breakfast and have a good day, my friend. I know. Give him a butt. It's funny. He would. All right, guys. Cyril, you're welcome. No, I know, Matt. You're good. We had 250 in here tonight, Matt. So it was madness, but we did okay. You guys are the best. I sincerely appreciate it. We will be back on Thursday. Well, I think I'll still be in New Orleans on Thursday. Yeah, definitely. But so the internet looked like it held up. I got to rewatch it and see it later. Hopefully it did. But you guys are the absolute best. I appreciate all you guys. If you haven't liked the video yet, please do. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. It helps me out a great deal. We still have the contest going on. We got 200 more subs to get. I got over 1,800 since 1,400 since I started. So that's good. I appreciate you guys. And more great content. The Patreon stuff is right in the top of the description as well. I should have said that. And you guys, I'll see you Thursday with Frankie. And you guys have a good night. Let's see. What do I leave you with today? I'll leave you with one of the early ones. Here, we'll do this one. Have a good night, everybody. They were beating us up last week about being not good enough. We didn't deserve. We got this guy Shap saying that we don't deserve the #1 pick. A team like the Jets doesn't deserve to be rewarded with a guy like Trevor Lawrence. This is the shit we hear. So we win a game. Everybody's supposed to be happy. What does the NFL media do? They laugh at us. You guys couldn't even do that. You can't even lose right. Yeah. It's a double-edged sword, and it cuts both ways for us. So, f*** you. 2009, they rode the Mangini Express, Rex did, right to the AFC Championship game. Then they built upon that and got to the 2010 Championship game. And then it came. The worst offseason in New York Jets history.
Kiss you.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah! You want to run or you want to duck down? You want to duck, just go over there and get onto the bench and stay there.
You play to win the game.
My message for the fans, we're all frustrated with where we are right now.
Jets, Jets, Jets.